The tensions between China and the USA are driven by a combination of geopolitical, economic, and military factors. Here are the key points that could lead to a potential conflict. 1. Taiwan issue. The U.S. supports Taiwan's self-governance and supplies it with military aid. China claims Taiwan as its territory and has threatened military action if Taiwan declares formal independence. Any direct U.S. military involvement could trigger war. 2. South China Sea disputes. China claims nearly the entire South China Sea and has built military bases on artificial islands. The U.S. conducts freedom of navigation operations to challenge China's claims. Frequent encounters between U.S. and Chinese naval forces increase the risk of conflict. 3. Trade war and economic rivalry. The U.S. accuses China of unfair trade practices, intellectual property theft, and state-backed cyber espionage. Both countries have imposed tariffs on each other's goods, affecting global markets. Competition for technological dominance, especially in AI, semiconductors, and 5G, fuels tensions. 4. Military buildup and arms race. China's rapid military expansion, including hypersonic missiles, aircraft carriers, and nuclear weapons, threatens U.S. dominance in the Indo-Pacific. The U.S. has strengthened military alliances with Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, and Australia to counter China. Any miscalculation or accident could escalate into war. 5. Human rights and political differences. The U.S. criticizes China's human rights record, including actions in Xinjiang Uyghur issue, Hong Kong, and Tibet. China sees this as interference in its internal affairs. Diplomatic tensions over these issues worsen relations. 6. Tech war and cybersecurity threats. The U.S. has banned Chinese companies like Huawei and TikTok, citing security concerns. China has responded by restricting U.S. tech firms. Both countries engage in cyber attacks, increasing the risk of escalation. 7. Russia-China ties and global influence. China's support for Russia amid the Ukraine war has angered the U.S. The U.S. fears a China-Russia alliance challenging Western-led global order. China's growing influence in Africa, Latin America, and the Middle East threatens U.S. geopolitical dominance. 8. North Korea factor. China backs North Korea while the U.S. supports South Korea and Japan. Any North Korean aggression, nuclear test, or attack could drag China and the U.S. into conflict. 9. Space and AI competition. Both nations are racing for dominance in space technology, AI, and quantum computing. U.S. fears China's potential military use of AI and satellite warfare. Weaponization of space could trigger a new battlefield. 10. Accidental conflict and miscalculations.